What's up, everyone? It's your buddy Sebi D. Welcome to another edition of Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey Show. I am with my co-host Cass.
I'm Cass. How you doing today?
And we have a very special guest for you
Yes.
today. We really do. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to our Happy St. Patrick's Day special for Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey Show. And there also is a reason why this little guy is on our show today. And what's your name?
Patrick.
His name is Patrick. He's actually my son, Patrick, and it's actually his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Patrick.
Yes, happy birthday.
He turns how old? How old are you? 4? 4 years old. And he was actually born on today, on St. Patrick's Day. And his name is Patrick, and that's one of the reasons why we named him Patrick, because he was born on St. Patrick's Day. So he's celebrating his 4th birthday today. And why don't we just sing him happy birthday? How about that? You want to sing him happy birthday? Are you ready for a happy birthday song? Yeah? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patrick. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday.
I'm a cake right now, but we'll get to one later.
That'll be later. Yes, we are here also celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We've got our beer, our beer here. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Awesome. You got your water. There you go. Cheers to you.
Yep.
And when we get a little bit more frisky, we got a little bit of
apple
whiskey here. Also, no, we don't need that. We already got our beer here.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
And before we begin the show, also what we want to mention too is thank you to our sponsors, Pepper Palace and Oil City Signs out in St. Albert. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We want to thank all of you that have already subscribed to our show. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for all your views, your comments, your likes, your everything. We are so internally grateful, and just keep them coming. Spread the word around. And also, we want to mention, too, really quick, April 12th at between 12 and 4, we are going to be having a live taping at the Pepper Palace in West Edmonton Mall. There's going to be contest giveaways. There's going to be free tastings. There's going to be popcorn. There's going to be lots of things going on. We're also selling our own merchandise, our own shirts. They're going for $30. We're selling water bottles. They're probably going to go for about $15. And basically, you can also get them right now. If you want to get a T-shirt, we have a T-shirt up here. And just hit us up on our Facebook page at Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey Show, or message us on our YouTube channel. We will certainly get in touch with you and get all your information, and we can send you out one. Anyways, let's get her rocking. So, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
You're fine.
Are you sure? Yeah? What do you want for your birthday today? What would be the best, what would be a really good birthday gift for you?
Monster Jam.
Monster Jam. Oh, see? My kids are obsessed with Monster Jam. Even his older brother. He's obsessed with Monster Jams. Who's your favorite monster truck?
Teleco.
Which one? Oh, El Toro. El Toro Loco. Ah, yes. Okay. The from Mexico, I think he's from. El Toro Loco.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Mexico, I think. Is that so? Anyway, yeah.
What is Monster Jam? I've heard of it. Is it
the monster
car
trucks?
thing?
The monster trucks.
Oh, the monster trucks. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't,
have you never been to a Monster Jam?
Yes, I have. I've been to a monster truck show before. Yes,
okay.
They had one. It was before the Coliseum get shut down. We had one there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was me and two other friends. We sat like we're like right at the front of the thing.
Yeah.
That's why we got tickets. You can lean over and see the vehicles coming in.
Ah, I see.
Yep. Oh yeah. A lot of smoke.
And we're also going to be let's talk about finances too, because honestly, St. Patrick's Day is about obviously the luck of the Irish,
Yes.
having luck on your side, and also finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
The pots of gold.
The big pots of gold,
Big pots of
You know,
gold.
you're lucky the Irish for you,
The Irish pots of gold.
So whoever's Irish, if you're Irish descent or have Irish in you, or you're a big fan of Irish, happy St. Patrick's Day to
Yes,
you.
too.
We hope that you. Well, there was a lot of celebration over the weekend. Actually, I saw on the news this
Oh, is
morning.
it? Oh, okay.
There was a lot of people celebrating early, but
Yeah.
because it was the weekend, right?
Yeah.
So today is a working day. It's not really a holiday, so to speak. But if you are Irish and you decided, hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna stay home from work because I'm Irish and
my day.
it's St. Patrick's Day
My
or
St.
whatnot.
Patrick's Day.
Please enjoy your day and be safe and be
Yes.
kind to one another and enjoy. Enjoy your day because this is the Irish Day, St. Patrick.
Isn't the day for, was it the nice big brown ale, right? Or is that
Well, there's a
Oh.
lot. I think isn't Irish Guinness? Yeah,
yeah,
Guinness,
yeah.
Irish beer.
nice big brown ale?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wish I had a Guinness. Actually,
No,
I was
no
thinking
kidding,
about, I would have loved to have a
Can of Guinness.
can of Guinness just to toast for the day.
Yeah.
To the. I can't really talk right now. I'm kind of like in a simmering.
mumbling.
Oh yeah, morning mumbling phase, and I
Yeah.
apologize. Yeah. So if you are going out tonight after work, all the power to you. Be safe. Have a good time. Do it up. Get it all out. Get it all out in the open and have fun with it.
Yeah.
Finances. I was actually looking on Facebook,
Mhm.
and I have come to the conclusion that it's a lot cheaper to not buy a house and move into a house.
Really was.
It's not cheaper to do that.
This economy right now, no.
What is cheaper is these RVs that they've come up with. RVs that are $90,000, $100,000 RVs. I was looking at so many videos of these, and they actually do look like a house.
Yeah, they do.
They
look like a house. Yeah.
they look like a house, and I would be happy.
It's a recreational home.
But I wouldn't mind living in it. I really wouldn't mind. It has all the amenities that you need.
Yeah.
Have you seen these videos yet?
I've seen lots of videos of RVs and everything, recreation vehicles and like that going and driving.
But it's a trailer. It's not an actual.
Yeah, I know. They call it a recreational vehicle, but I've seen a lot of motorhomes there. They do look very nice.
Yeah.
They do look. They have the big, huge ones look like million-dollar mansions.
Yeah.
And you pay the price tag.
Right.
But it's.
I strongly believe it's affordable to do that route because there's a lot of space in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's heat.
Yeah.
There's power.
Yeah.
There's water.
Yes.
There's indoors. There's indoor plumbing with showers and laundry and all this other stuff. Like all you need in a household, anyways.
Yeah.
You just need to have a spot to put it in, and that would be it. If I can do that, hey, I don't need a house. Just put me in one of those, honestly, because I think it was like the down payment was like $5,000, and it cost 85 grand to own it. So all you had to pay left is the $80,000 plus like the interest rate and stuff like that, obviously. But still, at the end of the time, at least I'm not paying $300,000 for a house anyway.
Yeah.
You have a different. It looks like you have a different theory.
I have a different.
I don't think you're happy with that concept, Cass.
Yeah.
I think.
So, in some ways, it's kind of relaxing.
Have you been in one of them to get the experience?
Yes, I have. Yeah, when I was a kid, a long time ago. Yeah, I was a little older than Patrick.
No, these ones that just built. They weren't even built when you were a kid, Cass.
Yeah, it was.
Not the ones that I'm thinking I'm talking about.
Not the big high-end ones now, but the older ones I was.
I wouldn't do that. I'm talking about these high-end ones that they're selling for like just under $100,000. They put a Facebook video onto it. They did the tours.
Mm-hmm.
They look like $300,000 to $400,000 homes inside. They have they're 42 to 50-foot trailers,
Mhm.
and they have all the amenities. They
Yeah.
really have all the amenities, and it looks futuristic too
Oh yeah.
because they have the TVs. They go up and
Oh,
down.
is that the new version?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, the new. Oh, because they're this.
Remember, actually, you were
Yeah.
in one when we were over at Go Auto at Yellowhead Trail. You were in
yeah,
one. You know
yeah.
that brown one, the brown stretched trailer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
Okay, the pole one. Yeah.
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 So what do you think about it now? Like, would
Yeah,
you
they are
would you
nice,
choose
yes.
that one over 300 to $400,000 house?
If the price is good, yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's somewhere to, if it was parked somewhere nice, if I had a big field parked right
But it
there.
also gives you time to buy like one of those, like a Dodge Ram 3500 pickup truck
Yeah.
to pull it later on down the
Yeah.
road. You know, and see, in our day's economy, I don't trust the economy to get fixed within the next year or two. It's not going to happen. We are so far behind. I don't
No.
care what the new prime minister says, whether it's whether it's Mark or whether it's Polyev. It doesn't matter.
Right now they're dealing with what they have right now, but
Yeah.
it's not it's our problem, but it's the American president is trying to
Mhm.
ruin our economy.
Mhm.
He's trying to. That's why he's putting in tariffs. He's trying to ruin our economy. So
Did you go into a Save on Foods yet? Save on Foods store yet?
No.
Like their American product is off the shelf.
Oh really?
Yeah, their American product is off the shelf. Unless it was the location that I was at was the only location that they've done it so far too.
What's the one
And
in
then
170?
Huh?
170th?
It was deep in Lessard or something.
Oh
Lessard
really?
Road, yeah. Anyway, and then there's those liquor stores too that are taking things off the shelf.
Yeah.
They're like the wines, especially the wines
Yeah.
that are from the U.S., like California wines and all that. They've taken those off the shelf.
I was at Ace a couple days ago, and they were like at it. And
But why would they do that though, and waste the money that
They should just sell it all.
and then not order it anymore? You know, because you've already bought the damn thing. You've already bought the stock.
So
just sell it, and then sell it even at a discounted price if you wanted to, like you know, get it like 50% off or something like that, or 75% off these bottles. Because technically, I actually looked at the wine bottle, and one of the wine bottles, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this because it's the market value or whatever that liquor stores pay. Their cost, I think, for a California bottle that I saw, I could be wrong, but their cost is $5 a bottle.
$5-6 a bottle.
$5-6 a bottle, and then they sell it in the store for like $18.99 or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta make their capital. You gotta make their capital and everything in their profit.
So when I looked at this, and I'm like thinking to myself, if you sell your bottles just above cost, sell them for $8 a piece, you still get your money back.
Yeah,
but on top of that, though, I'm thinking, how much is the shipping cost, though, too, at the same time? So I think if you put your shipping costs together, the cost that you paid for the bottle, and that's it, just to get your money back, that's how much you should charge the bottle.
They have to put the price in for the staff, put the price in for the wherever the bill.
I'm just saying to try and get rid of it.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So they don't have to order it anymore. They clear it, put something else in there, like a Canadian product in there.
They're going to do,
as fast as possible. You know, but anyways, money wise, I really want to get out of the place that I'm at. I really do. It's too expensive.
Do you want a pull RV or do you want a driving RV?
Pull. Right now, I want to pull one.
Pull on you probably the insurance is a little bit cheaper,
and it'll give me time to get the truck to pull it wherever I need to go.
Yeah.
You know, and here's the other thing: like, there's a lot of squatters now in Walmart. Did you see that? They're starting to show up now at Walmart.
Which one?
There's one on 184th.
Oh, the big one.
The big one. Yeah. So there's a lot of squatting happening
it's warming up. That's why, because
in our city. Yeah. So that's why I'm just kind of wondering what would be the next thing to do. And everyone's probably wondering, well, why would you do that if you have kids? There's a lot of families in the States that are doing it already.
Yeah, but that's the States, yeah.
But
it's not as cold as up here. But
You're worried
people-
about the coldness? I would take care of the coldness in a minute, in a fraction of a
yeah,
minute.
some
If I
RVs
have to
are-
spend, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if I have to spend like $500 or $1,000 for a heater system to
Mhm.
heat the whole trailer during the winter season, then why not?
yeah, true. You know.
We have the technology.
Oh, we do have technology.
We're not in the 1990s
No,
anymore.
we're not in the Stone Age. No.
And the way that you're talking about the motorhomes back in the day,
Mhm.
I wouldn't live in those in the wintertime, but I would live in the futuristic ones that are being advertised right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
it's actually a home. It's literally a home on wheels. You know.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What do you think in the finance world in your eyes?
Well, financial world in my eyes, a job.
Yeah.
Having a job that's stable job that they can buy an RV or something like that to go travel.
Yeah, but you could also do it as a family wise too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Would you leave to do that?
If I had
Would you leave?
if I had the money in the bank and everything, if I had the RV and the money in the bank, everything paid off.
Oh, would you share it with the family?
Would I share it with the family?
Like, would you share it with our family?
If I had money resources, yeah, I would. Yeah.
You would take a room?
I would think about it. Yeah, it depends if it depends. I would have to have my own RV. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but
Your own? No,
my
I mean like sharing means sharing the RV.
yeah, yeah,
Like living together.
yeah.
Would you do it?
Um,
Because right now I think you're out of options.
and my options what I'm talking about. Yeah, but it's, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to
No,
get.
I'm kind in the art in that thing. I'm kind of a little bit. I'm kind of a little leery on it and everything like that. It's
Why?
like it's like it's like it's just like the.
It's because you're not used to it.
No, you're
Cass.
not. Yeah, you know, one's used to where I'm used to a house, four walls, a warm place to put my head and everything like that. Not
But what's the
drive around
pros?
town.
What's the pros about it?
The pros are pros about you. Summertime, you can take your RV anywhere you want. Gas up, do everything
You can do it in wintertime
Yeah,
too.
some in the wintertime a little, but they don't
Mhm.
really say do it. But pros and cons. Your RV in the pros way, it's like RV is like you have your house is right there. You can drive anywhere you want. You can drive anywhere you want around the country.
Hmm.
Go to the States, come back, go wherever you want, and
You have freedom.
yeah, freedom. Yeah,
You have freedom to go to do and go wherever you want.
Yeah.
You don't need like if you have it on wheels, you take your life with you.
Yeah.
If you had a home, you can't do that.
no,
You're
but
stuck.
but you have to come back. You get to come back to home and everything like that.
But
yeah.
society has put this idea in our heads.
Yeah.
The economy has put this idea in our heads. The government has put this idea in our heads because of the way things are going, the way things are being spent,
Yeah.
dealt with, and now because of the Trump tariffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we're wondering how many more people are going to be homeless here in the next year because they can't afford. Because I've seen
Half of Canada.
a lot of people on the news complaining because they can't afford it now.
No, we can't.
They
No,
won't.
afford it.
They won't be able to afford the homes.
No.
You know.
The way
So-
the economy is going up, the way they're not jobs are getting
Mhm.
scarce right now.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you really do? It's like,
Yeah.
no one's
So,
flying nowhere, and no one's flying. No one's flying to the States. Everyone's not flying to the States,
Yeah.
but everyone's flying everywhere else,
Hmm.
not to the States. So,
I'm not scared of going to the States. I really don't. Because actually, that's where we're going to be next week.
yeah, I know that. Yes, I'm a little leery in that too.
Why?
I am just the way that Trump's doing this thing and that guy.
Do you
it's
think
like-
that they're going to ban us from crossing the border?
I don't know what ban us, but it's just it's the way
Do you have
he-
a criminal record?
No, I don't have a criminal record.
Well, then
no.
why? What are you worried about?
No, I'm not worried about that.
Do we have fentanyl in the vehicle?
No, we don't know. No, I'm just the way he's doing the way
That's
he's
not
doing-
actually funny.
Yeah,
By
I
the
know.
way.
Yeah, yeah. The way he's giving people ideas to put a stain on Canada and think
Mhm.
Canadians are assholes and bad. They'll get kill you or something like that.
Mhm.
It just like you feel what somebody could do in the States, bring a sawed-off shotgun and shoot us.
But mind you, we're just going across the border to like the first town. Which
yeah, the
is
first town,
Montana.
yeah.
It's not like we're going deep into.
No, we're not going deep
into
no.
the states.
We're not
You know what I
going
mean?
deep into Louisiana.
So,
Like that, yeah.
and there's lots of people that head to Montana, then turn right back around, and they're back at the border within 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's only 2 hours from the border anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I really want to go and see the old McDonald's.
Yeah, I like to.
And you and I have talked about that.
Yeah.
We've talked about that off the air and stuff like that too many times. And I just think it'd be just a good time for us to get out and to feel free and to travel.
Explore where we're going. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna need American money too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yes, that's probably gonna cost us an arm
Our
and a leg.
dollars day are way down. Yeah.
Is it still at 77? Do you think?
Maybe yeah, we should have went to they had a money thing at the mall. So
Yeah. So yes. Later.
yeah,
Oh, after the show.
after your show.
Yes, after the show. Can you say hi to our viewers?
Say hello, viewers.
What should they do if they like the show? What should they do if they like the show? Like and tell them. Like and subscribe. That's it. Good job. Good job. How old are you today? Not 1. How old are you today? Not 3. How old are you today? 4.
4.
You're 4 years old today. Oh, 5 next year.
Going
Five
to
next year.
school a year after that.
Oh, thank God. I'm actually saying this on air. Thank God he's going to go to school when he's 5 years old because, you know, I love my son dearly, but, you know, there are those days where it's just like a parent gets burnt out and
It's time to.
I have 1 more year with him before I get completely burnt out and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know.
He'll be going to school in
2026 to 2027.
Yeah.
I think. Is it?
Yeah, be going.
Yeah, 2026.
next year,
Yeah, because right now we were in the 2024, 2025.
He'll be starting the new year in 2026.
Yeah. So, what are you wanting to see in the States? Like when we pass the border. We're gonna take the show there actually too.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be live.
What do I want to see?
Yeah.
I don't know. Couple restaurants, whatever's down there. Oh, I don't know.
Have you looked up Montana yet to see what's around there? What you can?
There's a Trader Joe's there. There's a for shopping, Trader Joe's, everything like that. There's lots of stuff there. You just got to figure where you want to go.
Mhm.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. Where are you going, buddy? No, you can just stay here. After the show. Come on.
Mm.
This is your time. You're the guest of our show.
Yeah, don't leave guest. Put chat on. Come on, birthday boy, come here.
Those are pretty cool hats.
Yeah, there.
Yes, Mom.
Come here.
Come here. Come here. You're on the show. Come on.
Anyway, so moving on.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Yes, moving on. It is St. Patrick's Day. You know, I don't know other.
Why is it called St. Patrick's Day? Do you know?
St. Patrick's. It's well
old
known
enough to know.
for. Yeah. I think the Irish coming to the States, Canada, and like that on that day.
Cass, why don't you just look at your phone and look it up and Google it?
I don't look at my phone. It's not look at the phone day. Your hair's falling out. Your hair is.
Oh, I'm becoming bald again. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so no.
So, anyway.
Anyway, no, it's St. Patrick's it's a fun day. It lets you cut loose. It shows you what a real culture does.
I actually like the Irish culture.
Yeah, so do I. If I had a bit of extra cash, I would love
To go to Ireland?
Ireland. Oh yes. Oh yes. I heard the Irish people are to be really, really fun.
You know what I
party.
missed? I missed Beer Fest this year.
Oktoberfest?
No, Beer Fest.
Beer Fest?
At the
When?
expo.
Oh yeah.
It happened. I think it happened like a few weeks ago, or
really?
3 or 4 weeks ago. There was
Mhm.
Beer Fest.
Yeah.
I wanted to go because I wanted to check out the new updated beer vendors, because you know there's so many people out there that just keep up with their same beer that they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Like they're like, whether it's Molson Canadian, whether it's Budweiser, whether it's Coors Light, whether it's
That's not Beer
Hop
Fest.
or
If
whatever.
it's all Canadian American beer, Beer Fest. to
No,
me is
Beer
like,
Fest is like
It's
the
all the
it- like-
import beers. and everything.
yeah,
That's
but
Beer
it's
Fest.
all the really interesting, cool name beers that you would never think is a beer. Like there was like Copperhead beer. There was a Copperhead
Yeah.
beer. There was a Sunlight Moon beer.
Mhm.
And it just all falls into these IPA families. To what is it? IPA. There's also dark beer family. There's also the wheat family, or whatever it is that they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like
Brown
it's
ale.
brown ale. Like it's all part of a certain family.
Yeah.
But I like the names.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Sourhead. What was it? Sourhead. I think it's actually called Sourhead beer,
Mhm.
and it happened to be from. It was like the brother company to a larger sister company
Yeah.
division of the beer, right?
Mhm.
So when you go to these shows, it's very interesting to see what these brewers and these suppliers are bringing to the table.
Oh yeah, a lot of
You know,
different taste to it. Yeah.
yeah. So it's also there's a lot of information too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's really a lot of information.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to go, because I did. What was it? It was like a number of years ago. I was doing a wine tasting.
Mhm.
Right. I went.
Yeah.
I went to I think it was a Shaw Conference Center, and here in Edmonton, and I did the wine tasting show, and it was not bad. That I don't remember it being horrible or bad. I just remember it being interesting. Trying something new. You
Mhm.
know, doing something fun and new. You know, instead of the same old routine of in life that you do. Right.
Yeah.
That's why we come to St. Patrick's Day. We don't do it all the time. It's something new that we could do every year. And it's just like Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas comes around once a year.
Yeah.
New Year's comes around once a year. Victoria Day comes around once a year.
Here.
You know what I mean? Or Canada Day too. You know,
Once a year,
Canada,
yeah.
like Canada's birthday, right?
Yeah.
So it just all depends what you want to
Experience. Yeah.
experience. Yeah.
Well, I know.
What do you want to
I know
experience that
they
you haven't yet?
in Calgary, they had a meat fest, a beef fest.
Was it?
Yeah, they have it they have only once a year for a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
But they you pay. I think it's I saw it on YouTube and everything. A guy named his name is Mike.
Mm,
He went down to Calgary to eat beef.
mm,
It's a beef fest. Yeah, you pay a certain amount, you get a piece of wood and everything like that.
yeah.
Put your food on, but he said it was really good.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's only
Wow.
once a year.
What sort of things are you wanting to do and you still haven't been able to do it yet? And I'm not talking about expensive things.
Oh no,
I'm talking about like simple things in life that you just haven't gotten around to doing it yet.
Go back home to the Bahamas, where I was born. Check it out.
Yeah. What do you think has changed there since then?
Since he had the hurricanes, everything down there,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
The way of life. I want to go check out. I've been to the Calgary Icefield Mountains and everything. Icefields.
Yeah.
Walked up there. I was when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Going.
Where else do you want to go?
Me? I want to go see. I want to go see my relative. I have relatives in the States. We're in Montana.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Yes, in Montana. If they're in Montana or they're or they're in Colorado, I can't remember.
Are you gonna check it out before we go? or
I'll
do you not
see.
feel comfortable doing it?
I am a little nervous in meeting some relatives I never met them before.
Oh, you've never met them
No,
yet.
I've never met them. I've talked to my niece online,
Okay.
which I do have a niece. I have a couple. I have a couple nieces and one nephew.
Yeah.
I have three nieces and one nephew.
And
I have
they're
a
in
sister.
Montana or Colorado or whatever.
They're in Colorado or in Montana or Colorado.
Why don't you ask your mother about it? See what
My mother does not know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
No, she's no.
Was it on your dad's side?
Yeah.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So your mother was your mother the Canadian one,
Yes.
and then your dad was the
American.
Bahama
American.
one. Oh, okay. How did they meet?
My dad was abalone fishing up the coast of California
Hmm.
before the Mexican government came in and took it over.
Oh yeah.
So they met. They went down to the Bahamas. She was working the Bahamas before they met and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The story gets back and forth and everything like that. My mom tells me stories and everything like that about this, and everything.
And you're the only child, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was no like adoption or anything like that.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
no adoption. No.
Oh, okay. No, I'm
Only
just
child.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because I don't know my family history. Like as far as I know, like I just know about my I have a sister
Uh-huh.
somewhere in the States. Her name is Paula Baker, I think. And I've been wanting to try and find her, because we were separated in foster care.
Yeah. It is hard. It is hard
Mhm.
to find your relative on Facebook and everywhere else because the thing doesn't give you Facebook doesn't give you full information on
Oh, I know.
and where they're born, blah blah blah. It's like
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. You have to talk to people. I've talked to a few people about see if did you know this lady here? Or did you,
Mhm.
or are you one of 5 sisters?
Yeah.
And because my aunt was supposed to have 5 daughters,
Right.
and I'm trying and I'm saying, do you have an uncle? You have an uncle named Richard? And they say no, we don't. So it's 1. Do it again. 2. None. It's hard. It really is hard. To get to know where all your family, your original family's from.
What's your most fear?
Fear in life?
No, what's your most like? If when we go down there, what would be your most fear if you were to go meet them? Why would you be afraid? Or maybe not afraid, but more of like very, very hesitant. What would be the reason behind it? If you know that you've talked to them online, haven't you?
I talked to my niece online. Yeah, I talk to her once in a while.
So then, what would be the issue if you've been in contact with her?
I'm not talking to her mother first. No, I've talked to her mother. I talked to my sister quite. I haven't talked to her in the last couple of years. My sister and like that.
Right.
I haven't kept in touch and like that. So I don't know. The fear is just. Will I cry? I'm saying I'm sorry. I haven't been around.
But that's not your fault,
not
though.
My fault.
That's not your fault.
Actually, kind of is my fault because I'm how many hours away from Colorado, from Montana.
Yeah, but it's not like you have a chance to go there on a regular basis, though. Like that's just it.
I probably could if I had a job in it. I'd probably go every second weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't base life on shoulda, woulda, couldas.
No, yeah, true.
You know what I mean? We're going there now. We're planning on going there.
Yeah.
If I were you, and if I had the opportunity, I'd be like talking to her mother, and being like, "Hey, we're planning on being there next week."
Yeah, but my niece and my sister, my niece and her mother don't get along really good. So.
Your niece and her mother.
Yeah, don't get along really good because there's a lot of.
Oh, how old's your niece now?
My niece is in her she'd be in her 30s.
So then, why would you need your mother's permission?
Huh?
Why would you need her mother's permission?
No, don't need her mother's permission at all.
Okay.
Because it's just I like to meet my sister too, and my.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So why don't you call her? Just be like, hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
The worst case. Okay, here's the thing. What? The worst answer would be no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
You don't know that unless you actually reach out, and one of you is got to reach out. One of you,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Why not you? Considering we're going there,
Yeah, true. I'll with the day I get there.
but it's up to you. I'm
yeah.
not trying to push you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say, hey, like you have to do this.
Yeah,
It's just the fact is, it just works into our timeline.
yeah.
You know?
The day we go and everything, when we get there, I'll see if I can call my niece.
Oh, I'd be phoning this week.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, can we set up a day and time? We're gonna be leaving on the 24th. We'll probably be there on the 25th. Or ready to visit people on the 25th.
Yeah.
Because 24th is nothing but driving, and oh
Yeah.
my god, so. But I seriously want to see the McDonald's restaurant. I really
yeah.
do. I thought that the movie
White
founder,
Castle.
huh?
White Castle.
Is there a White Castle there?
Well, that's White Castle.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if there's one in boat in
I can't remember because I was only fucking
Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar in White Castle.
I was a little kid the last time I was in the States. Like even when I went back, I went back when I was like 14, 13 or 14 with Dreams Take Flight.
The last time I've been in the States when we had to do a layover in LA for one night, for one day really. We're at a Holiday Inn, and below was a bar.
Yep.
And we'd come down this alley, and then right around the corner was a McDonald's.
Oh wow!
I said, Mom, let's go. I want to go to McDonald's. Give me some money. No, you don't need money. You don't need money. So we have to stay together. So okay, no problem. We'll stay all together. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, I can't remember. I think it was 12th floor. Was it the 7th or 12th floor? Open the drapes. You can just see the skim of the fog across the tall buildings. Like really,
yeah.
Wow. But LA should be one of the cleanest towns ever. But hey, in air quality.
Yeah.
What was interesting about my mom said she worked in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, she worked in Miami, and I got there. There was a little bar called Finnegan's down there.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Finnegan's.
Yes, Finnegan's. It was she worked down there when it was like it was owned by a little Jewish gentleman.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
She said she'd get people in the morning that didn't talk much, but they had the old accent of Louisiana accent, the Creole accent, and everything like that, and everything. And the owner would say, "Hey, come in, come in and see the little Canadian girl," and everything like that. And
what do you remember in the Bahamas?
Nothing.
Oh really?
I don't remember nothing. I was a baby. I was younger than he was.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was still in diapers, and
Wow. So where'd you live before? Like when you first moved up here, where do you remember living? Other than where you're at now?
We just came back and where's it? I think it was 69, 68 or 69. We came back because after Mom.
And this was during the hippie days, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So you experienced the hippie days?
I experienced the hippie days in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that like? What were you doing? And how old were you?
I was about 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah. I used to in school. Mom used to always make me wear those bell-bottom corduroys, and the shirts with the top of really the little long neck and everything like that.
Okay.
On the neck.
Yeah.
Collars were like the really long collars and like that. I used to wear turtlenecks too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I used to wear turtlenecks, and I for some reason I stopped wearing them. I just don't know why.
But all the stuff back then when you used to wear it's all the stuff what I used to wear back then. It's like it's coming back in style. Like interesting.
Yeah.
Back in style.
Yeah. How you liking your birthday there, buddy?
Yeah.
Good? Mm-hmm. Why don't you sit down with us?
Yeah.
No?
No.
So you excited about tonight? Having some dinner and having some cake for your birthday? Yeah?
What kind of cake?
I can't say that.
Chocolate?
I can't say it on the air right now. I'll tell it to you on the next episode.
Okay. Chocolate.
No, it's not chocolate actually.
No, it's vanilla.
I can't say
Oh, okay, it's a
because
mystery.
he's standing right
Yeah,
here.
It's
If he wasn't here, I'd
it's a mystery.
I would say.
Bruce Wayne. It's a mystery. Yeah. I wonder if they are going to make another Batman. Probably not.
What are you talking about? They just finished making a Batman with Ben Affleck again.
Was it Ben Affleck or no? They did the last one they made was with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
Oh, the guy from
Twitter. I mean, Twilight.
Twitter.
Twilight. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny. That's the new name of Twilight is Twitter.
Yeah.
Why the hell would they name it? Like change the name to X? I don't understand that. Oh, SpaceX.
SpaceX.
Oh, okay, now I'm getting okay. What a freaking idiot! Honestly, I gotta try and watch my language because of my son, but it may slip out every once in a while, and I do apologize.
Yeah, it's okay because Mr. Musk isn't doing too good right there in the financial world. You know, he may be worth one of the man.
What were you telling me about him about the financial world, like for the Teslas and shit?
It's what people are torching them.
Oh, they're like literally torching
They're burning them. Yeah, they're literally torching their vehicles.
On the dealership side of it,
On
or
the dealership side, they did torch a couple in Europe,
oh wow,
one or two in the States, and they just did it when those the trucks bringing them in. They torched two of those.
Where did this happen?
Somewhere down the States, they torched two or three Teslas on a truck trailer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
They're even spray painting them too.
Spray painting them.
People are vandalizing Teslas now.
My God.
And a lot of American government guys are selling their Teslas.
Are what?
Selling them.
Selling their Teslas.
They're selling their Teslas.
Wow.
Get a gas
Aren't these like $100,000 vehicles or something? Or like
no. States no.
The cheapest one was like $70,000 or $80,000, wasn't it? The cheapest one?
Here, the cheapest one up here is like $90,000. Tesla. The truck is around 120,000 here.
So, but then it's a lot cheaper in the States.
They're a lot cheaper in the States.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was I looked at I looked at the new Ford Bronco Raptors. Okay, 125,000 here. Okay, 2025. Okay, I looked in the States.
Okay.
You can get a Ford Bronco Raptor there. You can buy two for the same price you buy one up here.
Okay.
Any vehicle you buy, what you buy up here is double up here.
Wow. Okay.
It's like wow. It's way too much.
There's so many things out there that are just way too much money. Like I've heard that there was a product out there that they sell online or on the store on the store shelves for like $25, and it only took them a quarter to make.
Depends what it
25 cents. Like they spent 25 cents a unit, and they're selling it for like $24.
How much do you think it costs to make a cell phone? An Apple cell phone? How much did it cost?
Oh, I don't believe that video where that guy said, "Oh, it cost 10 cents or whatever it is."
No, $10.
$10.
$10 because all the parts are like they're under a quarter.
I don't know. Sometimes I just don't believe Facebook videos anymore.
Well, I never. This was on Facebook. This was on like the real TV. The guy went down to China. Well, I went down to China, where the phones are being made, and he really told how much it costs to make a cell phone.
Can you imagine that though? $10 versus what is it, like $1,100 or $1,200? $1,200 for like
in the States about $1,200. Here, $1,700.
Jesus, that's just.
No, I looked at it one time. Okay, I looked at the new folds for Samsung. The Fold 6. Okay, I looked at the price here for 512. Okay,
right,
$2,000, $2,080. Looked up down there, same thing.
Excuse me. Yep.
For a third of the cost. It's like
really,
yeah, like here we have to have SIM card. Down the state, they don't need SIM card. They just scan your phone and gets all the back information on it. States
Wow.
don't have SIM cards anymore on their phones.
Huh. Jesus.
Here we have SIM cards.
Really interesting.
It is really interesting. It's interesting how not being. No, I love the States a lot. America gets everything.
I
there-
miss the States.
America gets everything there for cheaper,
Yeah.
and everywhere else has to pay an arm and a leg for it.
Like, I miss the States. Like, it's the government that's fucking it up.
Yeah, I don't think I love to go visit the States, but
You
I
know?
don't like one thing I don't like. I do not like their health care.
Yeah.
I do not like the way they do some businesses like that. They make the businesses more poorer than they're not, so we give them more money. Because Trump with helping his billionaire friends get tax write-offs and like that, or extra money on taxes. Like, no, it shouldn't be right there. Why should the big corporation pay more taxes because they make more money?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the little people that should be getting. It's the little people like us should be getting the tax breaks
Right.
on especially on life,
Mm-hmm.
because we're the one that have to bust our asses off just to make them money, and make them a fortune. But
I'm kind of getting a buzz from my beer. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yes.
Sorry, I'm kind of getting. My eyes are going. Woo!
I'm
getting
going to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, I don't hate the States.
I don't hate the States either.
I would love to go there on a frequent basis. They have many good places that are awesome.
Yeah.
And son, just watch out for the cat. Hey, Patrick,
Watch
just
out for
watch
the
your
camera.
foot on the camera things, okay? Don't tap them, okay? Anyway, what was I saying?
What the States?
The government's the one that is not making it welcoming into their own country.
No, they're trying
if,
to break.
Like
the
if
country.
Trudeau was trying to do this to the States and we started the tariffs against the U.S., do you really think the U.S. people would feel welcome to coming into Canada?
No,
You know what I mean?
they still come anyway.
But they still come anyway.
Yeah.
See, I heard on the news that there's the touring industry or the travel industry or
Travel,
whatever.
it's gone down to
Vacation
yeah.
industry. The U.S. wants to come to Canada,
Mhm.
but Canada doesn't want to go to the U.S.
Yeah.
So the vacation part of it on the U.S. side is booming more than Canada to the U.S.
Yeah, they're talking Canadians.
Our borders are not going to be shut down. We're not
No.
going to have a problem getting into the States. It's
No.
up to us to decide whether we're going to be in the States or not.
Well, only wrong. We just need a bit more information in our hands as we go down.
What?
But I'll need as a Canadian. I'll need a few more pieces of ID in there just to go down.
You
so.
just need your passport. I've already called.
Oh, really?
You just need your passport. Because we're just driving in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're just taking a vacation. As long as we're just a visitor,
Yeah.
we're not going there to work.
No.
And they're going to ask. They're probably going to ask us, well, how long are you going to stay in the U.S.?
3 or 4 days.
2 or 3 days, yeah,
2 or 3 days.
and then come back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a valid passport. You have no
Yeah.
criminal record.
Yeah.
There's no drugs, illegal, anything in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, I think we're thinking about it more. We're thinking of it way too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like I've seen a lot of people go across the border and it only took them 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay, well, welcome to.
We're not
just
really
stay
getting
safe.
anything. We're just going for pictures and everything.
Yeah.
We
so-
might pick 1 or 2 things to bring back,
Hmm.
but that's all. But they're gonna be small, not huge.
We're gonna have to pay the tariff on it.
Depends on what it is too.
The 25%.
Yeah.
I'm bringing back some American cottage cheese.
Yeah.
25% tariff, right there.
That's an extra free. It'll be extra $3.
I'm gonna bring over some American-made whiskey. Oh, 25%. Oh wait, no, 50% is aluminum.
50% aluminum steels.
Oh my god.
25% is on alcohol.
Yeah. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
It really is. It's gonna be quite interesting to see. And
Or we could say we're hiding our luggage and say we didn't bring.
we'll bring this.
Yeah.
We'll bring this with us.
Yeah.
We'll open this up and be like, Obviously, he's the one driving. I'm the one drinking.
Yeah, sure.
But did you know that like in the States, there's no restrictions on smoking in bars? You can
Yeah.
smoke in bars,
Smoking bar still down there, yeah.
you know, everywhere,
no.
everywhere. But
here no.
weed is illegal in a lot of a lot of places in the U.S. So not saying that we do that stuff or
The
whatever.
only wrong,
But if
just don't
we
bring it
were
back.
potheads,
Mhm.
we'd have to watch where we're smoking the weed because it is illegal in a lot of places in the U.S.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
They're not like Canada. Canada is all free for all for Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
That's how it pays our deficit down.
let's get lit up in smoke.
Yeah,
and
kidding.
bring down our debt in order
Yeah.
to bring down our debt. You know,
Yeah.
like it's.
We do have to work. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think the marijuana industry is helped Canada out quite a bit.
I don't even know why they're like, and I think we've talked about this before. Like we've discussed this before. Like what's the problem with weed?
Nothing.
As long as you're over 18, it should just be treated like alcohol anyway. As long as you're over 18, it should be legal across the U.S. and Canada, no problem.
People don't.
You know?
People don't frown. People frown on that, and they're like, because you think, oh, they have because they have all the dopes, all the people who sell it in jail. Like if they're gonna really legalize it and like that.
Yeah.
So are the people that are in jail, should they get let out?
Wow.
Or what?
That's not a question for. That question is for like in general statistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in general, statistics.
And also, what there's how many pounds, what they're selling is it was it how many ounces or whatever they have on them? So that's different too.
Well, there's so many different scenarios for so many things, and it's just getting stupidly retarded. You know, it really is.
But they always say was there's a lot of black people in jail for selling marijuana and the hard stuff.
Right.
Okay, hard stuff. Yes, I can see them going. It depends on how many baggies you have on them and how many ounces they have on them. Sure, right. No problem. But the marijuana stuff, it's like it's a plant. It's a plant growing in the ground.
Yep.
It's not the white stuff or other stuff.
You can make a weed garden.
A weed garden, yeah. Have it legalized right there. Make how as long as it's working for you. Yep. Have your own plants on one side. Have so many plants for yourself on one side.
Yep.
And sell the rest.
Yep, absolutely. So
and really, anybody should be allowed to grow their own weed in their house and have a little for themselves and sell the rest out of their own. How long does they have a license? Selling if
they're doing it properly, yeah. and they're following the guideline for it, there shouldn't be an issue.
No, it shouldn't be an issue.
Because you know, I truly believe marijuana solves a lot of things, or they help.
No, it does help a lot. Yeah.
It helps a lot of things, and it's been proven medically, scientifically. You know, and it's just that there's so many people out there that just think it's still like a drug like cocaine. Marijuana is nowhere near cocaine. All right, I've been around people that have done cocaine and heroin and all that.
It's a bad drug.
Those drugs are
horrible,
so bad.
Yeah,
marijuana, it's like candy, like, and you know, if I found out that my kids had like edibles, and they were like 15 years old, 16 years old. And they were trying edibles, I would not be grounding like ripping up their butts and all that stuff and giving them trouble like that. I'd be disappointed.
But a little bit, yeah.
I'd be disappointed, but I'd also sit down with them to explain what they are doing technically it's illegal until they're 18. So stop doing it until you're 18.
Mm-hmm.
But also describe it to them what they are actually really taking, and ask them, do you know what marijuana is?
Yeah.
You know, if it's like, oh, you're just doing it because your friends are doing it, You know what I mean? Stop doing it.
Mhm.
You know. So, but like, there's so many things out there that marijuana has cured or helped lower way down,
Yeah.
statistically speaking and
Yeah.
scientifically speaking.
Mhm.
They've helped lower so many attitudes, so many behaviorals that it's that if they didn't do that, we'd still be in a hiatus.
Yeah, you know, one thing I think people with what is that Parkinson's disease,
Oh, okay.
Parkinson's, I think they should be taking a little bit every once in a while to relax
Mhm.
there, because the way they move in that cat,
Yep.
it might help them. They should be doing a study on that one,
Put that away.
but they're not doing a study because the government took all the money away.
Yeah. We'll bring that out later, son.
Mm.
Let's put it back.
But
over there.
anyway, for sure.
Yeah. So, but I mean, we could talk about this forever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Marijuana is a big issue.
It's never
It's
a
a big-
non-questionable.
It's a
item.
big subject. I shouldn't say issue. It's a big subject filled with pros and cons.
Oh yeah.
Just like everything else.
Mhm.
You know, it's filled with pros and cons.
But
You know?
but the pros and cons on this helps you.
That's the thing.
It's not a addictive.
Mm-hmm.
It's addictive in some ways, so that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
It relaxes you. You can.
I would rather take a
motor
drug that
skills
makes
feel
me feel better.
Yeah.
And it's not a risk. It's not a major risk to my health.
No.
Marijuana, you can take it as an edible
Yeah.
and as a cigarette form, tobacco form. But here's the thing. I get it. There's a lot of health things that are a factor. There are. They've said that there's I'm trying to word it the way that word it the proper way. Sorry. You know, like it helps, but it doesn't.
No.
If you're inhaling it, it wrecks your lungs.
Yeah. But if
You
you're
know.
eating it,
If you're eating it, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
The toxins are going in to help your nervous system, to help your immunes. It manipulates your brain thinking patterns. Yes.
yeah, it does that a lot.
So, but there's a lot of other things too. you
Yeah.
know? Come here.
But in some ways, marijuana is like
Come here, son.
come here.
Come here. Come here. Patrick, come here, please.
Where's my stick?
Here, you want some?
Where's my stick?
Come here. But yeah, it just manipulates. A lot of the time it's for the good, and a lot of the time it's not for the good sometimes.
You know.
Because there are people out there that are totally against it, and then there's a lot of other people out there that are totally with it.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, are you having a good birthday so far? By the way, again, it's my son's birthday, Patrick.
He's 4.
He's turning 4 today. This is our St. Patrick's Day special, Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey show, St. Patrick's Day edition. And we just want to know your thoughts about the shows that we've been doing. We want to know the thoughts, what you thought about today's show, things like that. And just a couple of reminders before we sign off. We have April 12th. We're going to be at Pepper Palace in West Edmonton Mall between 12 and 4 on April 12th. April 12th. Subscribe to our show, and if you go down to the show, to our live taping, show us that you've subscribed to the channel. You get 10% off.
2 draws.
And then we'll have 2 draws. There's a pack of sauces from Pepper Palace that's going to be involved with that.
Tasting.
A tasting. There's going to be there's shirts for sale. Bunch of other stuff, So let us know what you think, and come on down, and we'll see you at the Pepper Palace show. And next week, on the next edition of Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey, we are going to be live on location on our next episode in beautiful Montana, USA. and we're going to be live down there, and hopefully we can show you some really good things and enjoy our time down there as well.
Mhm.
If there is places near Montana that you want us to visit, please message us on our Facebook or on our YouTube Messenger there, and let us know where you think we should go and check it out. And we will definitely go and see what we can do. All right. But anyways, on behalf of myself, Sebi D,
I'm Cass.
and on behalf of everybody here, my son Patrick, it's his birthday today. On behalf of him, thanks for
Hey.
watching Cigars, Beer, and Whiskey Show. We will see you next time, right live from Montana, USA. Take care, guys.
Bye bye.